ILEBAYE, Baby Naija winner, was panel beaten by her father. My people, this girl know the talk. This girl is a very calm girl that I know, conservative and reserved. Somebody you don't hear any. She's just always on her own. Now the papa hold her like this, beat her blue black. And waiting vex me be say the beating started in the midnight around 12 a.m. Now he begin to beat this girl to the point her face was swollen. My people, watch the video. It's not just something that I go fit talk about. Chai, you know, ILEBAYE mother and father parted 2024. They separated. So the father took in another woman. Yeah, when he took in another woman, she now has a stepmother with her siblings. So today it was supposed to be her birthday. Do you understand now? So she went to visit the family house. She went to the family house to visit her siblings, at least pre-birthday. So my people, the report we got was ILEBAYE brothers told her that their father has not been treating them well. So she said she would go visit them, but her mother kicked against it. You know, when the father and the mother separated, the mom left before he went to marry another person. So they kicked against it, and because of his abusive nature, the man has always been an abusive husband. So yesterday, which was ILEBAYE's birthday, yeah, she thought her father won't be aggressive as usual. So as per his daughter on her birthday, and went to visit her siblings. So we don't know what's happened though, and you don't know what she did that got the father provoked to start hitting her in such a manner. He locked her inside the house and beat her to a pulp. She cried out online, and police people immediately went to the house to rescue her. That's after calls from friends and called. Fina said she called the police PRO. She called her, although the woman was asleep, but she called and called before the woman eventually picked her and then to save her. You see, my people, the father refused to open gate, and instead he sent dogs on the policeman. He released dogs in the compound. Well, finally she was rescued. So they said her father has connection, and that is the reason the abuse has lingered, and nothing can be done about it. You know, when it's a family case like that, they tend not to pay attention to it until it goes extremely violent. And this is just a case. I just hope this man is to be dealt with this time. And then look at ILEBAYE's face. Look at ILEBAYE's face. I heard she had what's it called, a face surgery or whatever she did. I heard she had a face surgery, and with this kind of panel beating, go don't panel beat, the surgery come off for the face. Don't come design the face where they just they go do surgery on top. So no matter the connection he has, I just wish Nigerian police should do something about it. She's a celebrity, for crying out loud. At least for herself, she has done so much for herself. And when you see children decide not to visit their parents, this is one of the reasons. The reason she had decided not to show herself so much on social media is still because of this. Because I'm sure she'll be going through a lot in that home. Although she's not staying with them, she's on her own. But the thought of her siblings still staying with her father will be troubling her, because when the mother left, the mother couldn't move with her children. ILEBAYE's own case was different, because ever since the winner of Baby Naija, she decided to stay on her own. Of course, she's an adult. Maybe as she don't come out now and be doing certain things, he didn't please the man. He still wants her to be under his control. I'm not saying what the father did. The thing is, okay, now as it stands, the father has been arrested. Police has arrested the man, and before they could even gain access to that house, it took them over 2 hours, because after beating her, and then when she cried out online, a lot of people started calling. That was how they called the police. A lot of friends, especially friends in Baby Naija, they intervened. Some of her friends started calling the police that they should come to her rescue. About that time, it's really an ungodly time to drive to somebody's house. And people said, they know the man, that kind of man, that kind of person where person know the fee, the fee talk to anyone, a gala man. That is just it. And then when the police later came, they said dogs were released in the compound for them to even gain access to the premise. Before they eventually gained access, dogs were released in the compound. Another fellow reality TV star, Beauty Tokura, has confirmed that ILEBAYE is safe, and then her story is what she's going to share when she's fine. Meanwhile, the father has been arrested. Her dad supported her during her reality TV show. So, and then this girl, most of the times her friends will say, why they post? Why don't you post? Why don't we get posts from you on social media, on your social media handles? These are the things. When you see some persons come, they are going through family troubles, turmoils. They are going through a lot in their family that they cannot discuss. And if they discuss it to people, it's as if you're selling your family out. I'm sure this is the major reason don't see the girl post things about herself online. She just built a hotel. currently built a hotel, and the young girl is trying her best. And some of her friends said, no wonder we are not seeing you moving at a fast pace, because somebody that's been in that house should make use of every opportunity to excel, to pick up fast. I know wonder they've seen that she's not moved, because when you're surrounded by family problems, especially if you have a wicked stepmother that keep instigating hatred in the mind of the father, what do you expect? So me, I'm happy that they eventually rescued her at that time around past 2 a.m. and then the father has been handed over to the police for questioning. And then to state why he actually beats her to that point. So if that girl had not cried out on Instagram live, if for your key person, somebody even came and said, I'm not surprised though. ILEBAYE's house and hotel is behind my house in Abuja. My neighboring salon is where my mom and ILEBAYE siblings make their hair. I'm not surprised at her father. Where their mom, ILEBAYE siblings make, I'm not surprised at her father. Now who know their story fit talk about that man well. All family members, including wife, they fear him. They fear that man. Person when know him, they talk this thing, say family, even his wife said they fear him. So you couldn't even see, even the stepmother was not in the picture. I can't imagine waiting to make you the beat an adult to this point. What do you make you beat and blow her eye? So my people, drop your comments at the comment section, please, and I'll be waiting to reply. See you in my next video. Bye for now.